Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
February 1. 7:15 America, New York, Alphabet, AT&T, Tesla, Moderna. What to watch when the stock market opens today. Sony's U.S.-listed shares rose pre-market after the company's video game unit said it was buying Bungie. Cabot rose after lifting guidance. February 1. 7:09 America, New York, Co2 industry strikes deal to prevent shortages. Trade groups had warned there could food shortages without a fresh deal to ensure supplies to industry. February 1. 7:03 America, New York, bad weather, supply chain woes push up coffee prices. Arabica coffee futures finished 2021 up 76%, the largest annual percentage gain since 2010, and continue to advance. February 1. 7:02 America, New York, Dusty Baker's wine business keeps him busy. Baseball's players may be locked out, but Dusty Baker, at 72, is hard at work in his vineyards, trusting advice from Willie Stargell and paying tribute to Henry Aaron. After deciding against having a pond at his home in Granite Bay, Calif., Dusty Baker decided to start a vineyard. February 1. 7 o'clock America, New York, British pound outlook. GBP, USD tests 1.3500 on robust data and bow rate forecast. Sterling continues to push higher against a weaker US dollar, buoyed by solid manufacturing data and bow rate hike expectations. February 1. 6:25 America, New York, 2 million people miss tax return deadline. Penalties for late filing will not be enforced for another month, HM Revenue and Customs says. February 1. 5:40 America, New York, EUR, USD temporary lift but downside risks remain ahead of ECB event. The euro clawed back some of its recent losses versus the dollar, boosted by the 10-year German Bund yield climbing above zero. However, risks remain skewed to the downside. February 1. 5:30 America, New York, Google set to cap blockbuster year with sales gains. The search giant's profits nearly doubled in 2021, analysts forecast, as regulatory pressure intensified. February 1. 5:30 America, New York, consumer pessimism grows as inflation accelerates. U.S. consumer spending is now being tested by Omicron's persistence, waning fiscal stimulus, inflation and stock market volatility. February 1. 5:30 America, New York, Fed nominee has studied how policies affect economic opportunities. Lisa Cook is likely to consider the impact of rate increases across demographic segments and different parts of the economy, associates say. February 1. 5:30 America, New York, bond market hints of calm after disruptive sell-off. Yields on longer-term U.S. government bonds have shown signs of stabilizing in recent days, easing the pressure generated on stocks by their rapid early-year climb. February 1. 5:30 America, New York, Peacock looks to Winter Olympics for second chance. Comcast's nascent streaming service will provide full access to live coverage after drawing criticism during Tokyo Games. February 1. 5:18 America, New York, stamps join the digital world with QR codes. People receiving mail will be able to watch videos and, in the future, greetings from senders. February 1. 5:06 America, New York, Tesco puts 1,400 jobs at risk as it ends overnight restocking. The supermarket's plans to axe jobs follows its decision to close all its Jack's discount stores. February 1. 5 o'clock America, New York, UK house prices show strongest start to year since 2005. Property price index rises by annual rate of 11.2% in January, surpassing economists' expectations. February 1. 5 o'clock America, New York, despite labor shortages, workers see few gains in economic security. The pandemic has supposedly given service workers leverage. But many still have unstable hours and incomes because employers like the flexibility. Brenda Garcia, a part-time worker at a Chipotle in Queens, has a difficult time getting steady hours. February 1. 5 o'clock America, New York, little of the Paycheck Protection Program's $800 billion protected paychecks. Only about a quarter of the funding went to jobs that would have been lost, new research found. A big chunk lined bosses' pockets. Don Kelly, Wright, used an $11,220 loan from the Paycheck Protection Program to compensate her employees at the Nourish Spot in Queens. February 1. 440 America, New York. Shoppers face £180 rise in annual food bill, research suggests. Average annual grocery bills are set to rise as cost of living squeeze continues. February 1. 439 America, New York. Rio Tinto says 21 female workers reported sexual assaults. A report by the mining giant finds sexual assault, racism and bullying systemic in its Australia operations. February 1. 405 America, New York. Canadian dollar forecast. CAD chasing oil higher, levels to watch. Canadian dollar recovers as oil and equities stabilizes, while the US dollar continues to unwind. February 1. 334 America, New York. Stock futures edge up ahead of data. U.S. stock futures ticked higher after the S&P 500 closed out January with a 5.3% drop, its worst monthly performance since March 2020. February 1. 318 America, New York. Why we're no longer team transitory. Inflation may well disappear later this year. That doesn't make it any less painful in the present for some. February 1. 317 America, New York. House prices jump amid robust demand and low supply. Prices in January were up 11.2% from a year ago, but Nationwide predicts the market will slow in 2022. February 1. 3 o'clock America, New York. Crude oil prices uneasy with OPEC Plus meeting, ISM and JOLTS data due. Crude oil prices appear uneasy at recent highs as an OPEC Plus meeting along with key ISM and JOLTS data informing U.S. growth and Fed policy bets loom ahead. February 1. 201 America, New York. UBS resets for growth. The Swiss bank said profit growth from managing money for the rich is giving it firepower to return more money to shareholders and take on competitors in digital wealth advice. February 1. 127 America, New York. Rio Tinto says racism, sexual harassment widespread at miner. A report commissioned by Rio Tinto found that nearly half of workers have experienced bullying, and 28% of women have been sexually harassed.